I remember I used to trek to home, from school to home. I used to trek just to save some money to entertain some girlfriends in high school. Can you imagine? And yet if my friends can remember those people who we used to walk with. Subscribers, thank you so much for viewing and stopping by to watch my channel. This is Alan Omosh. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for sharing, thank you for commenting. I really appreciate. So before I'm supposed to I know you're waiting for my birthday video. I know you are excited as well as I am. I am so excited, and I'm so happy to be sharing my life with you. But before I upload the video of my present, I would like to talk about my before and my past. So if you don't know much about Alan Omosh, this is your chance to sit back, grab some tea, coffee. So I will try as much as I can to try to tell you my story before my present age. So I was born in Pumwani. I was born in Pumwani in Nairobi, in 1990 something, and I was born in 1990 something in Nairobi in Pumwani. As I was saying, I was born in Pumwani in Nairobi, and then after I was born in Pumwani, I to a family of 7, 2 parents, my mom, my dad, my 4 siblings. And then I'm the third one. I'm the third one of the family of 5. So we are 3 boys and then 2 girls. So I have 2 sisters and I have 2 brothers. I'm born in the middle of 2 girls. Yeah. So I grew up in Kibera, number 9, a place called Kianda. I'm so humbled to be from that background because it really shaped me a lot. It taught me to be tough. It taught me to be a thick skin, like lots of things. The life in Kibera was fun. The life in Kibera was amazing, but of course it had its own challenges. It really made me to work so hard because I didn't want to grow up and go back to live in Kibera because the situation in the ground is not as the way people think. It's not as easy as people think, or it's not as hard as people think, but you have to create a balance. You are growing up in a humble background. Your family is not well off, so you want to, when you grow up, you want to give your family a better life than the life in Kibera, because those people who we grew up with, they know how difficult life can get in Kibera. Sometimes you go without a meal, or sometimes you don't even have the toilets is an issue. So when it rains, you have you have some dirty water getting in the house. You can imagine you're sleeping and the roof is leaking because of the rain. And even some houses, water used to come in when it's raining. So it was not a very easy life. Even though I enjoyed it, I made a lot of friends. Family, friends who became family, I really miss them. I cannot even imagine the kind of, if I would be told to do it again, I would do it, but in a different way. I really miss my Kibera friends who became family. So I grew up in Kibera. I went to Olympic Primary School. I cannot remember the name of the nursery school I went to, but it was still in Kibera. I went to Olympic Primary School. This was a very nice public primary school back then. It used to perform so well until free education came, and then the grades went down. And that time is when I think when the free education came, I was still in class 5 or class 6. I cannot remember so well. But it was one of the best performing schools. Those people who are like from the 80s and 90s, they know Olympic for having the best results in the whole country. Like we used to be number one in the whole country. So anyway, history aside, and then from Olympic Primary School for 8 years, I went to life in a bit. I'll tell a bit life a bit in Olympic Primary. We used to like walk from Kianda. If you know Kianda, Kianda is on your way to Roland Scouts Camp, or rather on your way to Karen. So if it used to rain and you have to struggle going to school, I used to tell God, you are seeing my struggle, and I pray that one day I'm going to testify of your goodness and see where I am today. I'm in Dubai. Anyway, Dubai to Mijina. Don't be deceived that Dubai is you don't just pluck money from anywhere. You work hard for your money. We really hustle hard. But we thank God at least we have something we have some food on the table, you know. So after my primary school, I went to Nairobi Milimani Secondary School. It's in it's a neighboring school with State House, Kenya, State House Mali, where the president lives. So we were like the neighbors of the likes of Kibaki. You know, my school was next to State House, Nairobi, next to the president. And then after my high school, I performed averagely. I'm not mimi si chopi hivyo sana. I'm always an average kind of a person. I know how to balance my books, and also how to balance my street life. So I'm street smart and I'm book smart, but it's average. It's not like I'm really smart in the streets and I'm really not good in the books. No, it's like 50-50. So I'm an average person. I performed quite well in high school, considering it was a day school. We used to some interesting story. We used to like walk. I used to go on foot. I remember I used to trek to home, from school to home. I used to trek just to save some money to entertain some girlfriends in high school. Can you imagine? And yet if my friends can remember those people who we used to walk with, until we had like a name called Trekking Star. We used to call ourselves Trekking Star, because you used to walk so that you could entertain the girls on the weekend, or when you go outing for these gigs of high school. So the life was so interesting then. I can just imagine how stupid we used to be. You would trek from Nairobi Milimani until somewhere like Ngong Road, because I used to live in Kibera then when I was in high school, and then we moved to Dagoretti at some point when I was informed. After the post-election violence, we moved to what is it called? We moved to Dagoretti. So that is another story. So I used to walk from Nairobi Milimani Secondary School, which is in State House Road, until somewhere like Ngong Road, where I'll pay only 10 Kenya shillings to Kianda, because I didn't want other thing. I didn't want my neighbors to see me walking home. It's embarrassing. You know, your parent has given you transport, but you're saving to entertain girls on the weekend, or you are trying to entertain girls in these gigs that we usually have, the CU rallies and the drama festivals with Famaizo. So that was life in high school. It was fun. I really miss. I usually tell my friends that if I would do high school again, I would do it and do it again. It was so much fun. I really miss my teachers and my fellow students, who I don't even know where some of them went to. Some of them were in touch, but some of them I don't know where they disappeared to. But it is well. I know they are somewhere in the world. I know they're keeping safe. After high school, I I started doing these small jobs. I remember I worked as a what? I worked as a gym. I was cleaning the gym, and you can imagine cleaning the bathrooms and just the bathrooms and the toilets. But you needed to really clean the bathrooms. I got a job in a company in Hurlingham. I don't remember the name of the company, but that was my first job. Hey, same up hustle. I hustled. I was getting 8,000 Kenya shillings, and you needed to scrub the walls of those bathrooms. You needed to scrub them clean. You needed to wash the staircase. You needed to wash the tiles. You needed to sparkle. So the wife of the owner, the owner was German, and the wife was I think she was Swahili Kikuyu or something. She had a mixture of Swahili and Kikuyu. The lady was really she was really rude. Like she was not taking any nonsense. Okay. After you clean the walls, she comes, or after you clean the staircase, meaning the tiles, she comes with tissue and she wipes like this. Let her get pate uchafu kwa hiyo sakafu. You will know. She will keep you the whole night scrubbing, deep cleaning. Anyway, I was just hustling my way around. I didn't want to sort her in the ghetto and with bad influence and peer pressure and lots of things going on in Kibera, drugs, everything. So I hustled my way through 8K. Hata ikuwa make sense. Unafanya kazi, you work. I remember I used to start working at around 1 p.m. was 2 p.m. And I'm a very social person. I like talking to people. I like making new friends. I like entertaining my viewers. And my dream is to become a world-renowned journalist. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll be having my own TV channel. Who knows? Who is God? By the way, God can really take you places if you allow Him in your heart. If you welcome Him in your heart, He is able to do exceedingly and abundantly good things. I'm always dreaming of becoming a cabin crew. I know it's going to come to pass, even though miaka inasonga, lakini God's time is the best. Sawa, God's time is the best. So let's keep praying and let's keep hoping and let's keep dreaming big. Because who knew that I was going to come to Dubai and have a YouTube channel? See God. So hiyo dream ya kuwa cabin crew, dream ya kurudi kusoma, I know it's valid. Yeah. So thank you so much. Nawapenda sana. Yes, nikikumbuka kitu kingine about me, I'll let you know, and then we can share and connect and like and do all the things that you need to do in YouTube. Don't forget to put the notification bell on tafadhali, so that you don't miss any more episodes. Asanteni sana. I remember I used to work from around 2 p.m. in the afternoon until 1 a.m. in the night, and after that no buses going home, no nothing. You have to take a boda this motorbike to go home. Life was so difficult. But then I went to college. In it was a constituent of Kenya Polytechnic University. I went to college in Foundation Institute of Africa. I was doing a diploma in IT. My dad alikuwa amesema nataka nifanye IT. Mimi I wanted to do journalism, but I was not privileged enough to go to university, like proper university akina Kenya Institute of Mass Communication. I wasn't that privileged because I was not from a well-off background, but I performed well, but I didn't have enough. So I was just looking for these sponsorships. So my dad looked for me a sponsorship, and I got a sponsorship to do diploma in IT in the institute that I've just mentioned. But I was not comfortable with the IT. I'm not an IT guy. So I dropped at some point because of issues of school fees again, and because the sponsorship was not fully covered. It was like I think 30% or 40% covered. So the rest I needed to pay. So at some point I did not finish the college, but hopefully soon I will go back to school with my own sponsorship. You know, after well, they always say that learning never ends. So I believe soon I'm going to go back to school and do a degree in whatever I like, because I believe I wanted to be a journalist, and then now I'm looking for a cabin crew job. Currently I'm working in hospitality, which is really good. I'm learning a lot. I love the job, and yeah, let's see how God wants us. Let's see what God wants me to do in future. But I believe I'm going to go back to school and get a degree. I'm not yet that old, because learning never ends. India. So after your college, I started applying jobs actively because I was interested in this hospitality and everything. I applied for KFC Kenya. I was one of those people who opened the KFC in Junction in 2011, if I can remember quite well. Yeah, so I was one of those people who opened the KFC. We worked there for so long, and I worked there for a year, and then I left. I went to other companies, and then I went to. And one thing I did not mention that is I was brought up in church. I was brought up in Crisco Central Church, which is in Woodley. It's near to Kibera as well. If you're in the Kibera railway, you can easily see the church. So I was raised in church, Crisco Central Church. Big up to my pastor, Pastor Mugala, and Pastor Rosemary, Pastor Andy Rambo. I really appreciate you, and I really miss you. I pray that God will expound your boundaries. Thank you. So that you can even come to Dubai and preach, and also holiday. Who knows? So what else do I need to tell you about myself? I worked in Kenya for a couple of companies, and then the last company that I worked for was Art Cafe. Art Cafe before I came to Dubai, of course. So I worked for Art Cafe for a year as well, and then I came to Dubai. So until then, I think it's enough enough history about Alan. Unfortunately or fortunately, my grandparents went to be with the Lord. So I only saw my grandma from my dad's side. I didn't see my grandparents from my mom's side because they passed on when I was still young. So I cannot really remember how the life was. But at least I saw my grandma from my dad's side, who passed on in 2000 and something. Yeah, so I really thank God for this one. I thank God for my parents, Mr. Job and Mrs. Ogola. I really thank God for them, and I pray that God is going to give them a long life. Yeah, to see their grandchildren. So you need to stay tuned for you to watch the next episode, which I'm going to upload the video. I'm still getting the clips all together, so I'll upload the video for you, and you're going to enjoy my birthday party in Dubai. So thank you so much once again. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the gifts. Oh my God, I got so many gifts. I think I'll show them in my next video. I got nice things from my friends. I got perfumes, I got watches, I got clothes, I got shoes, I got calls, and those people who showed up on my birthday, I really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. You know, it's not easy for you to plan a birthday in Dubai. The life here is really busy. So I really thank you for attending my birthday, and those people who sent their apologies, I really appreciate. Those people who sent their calls, those people who just dropped by to drop their gifts, or you people are just amazing, and that's where that God is going to bless you. Even this, as we step into this new month, God is going to bless you until you're going to be like, wow, this God is good. So me, I'm a living testimony. So when I came to Dubai, I met some nice people. I got a church to attend, So I'm really grateful for the pastor, that my pastor, who is Pastor Wellington. I really appreciate him. He has been really with me. I really met nice people, nice friends. I cannot mention them here, but I really love them. You know, I used to imagine that when I came to Dubai I will not be going to church, but guys, churches are in Dubai and they're free to attend. If you're free on Fridays, let me know and I'll hook you up with a nice church where you worship, you connect people to God and to one another. Sawa. So thank you so much once again. I will not stop thanking you because you are my VIP viewers, you know, just staying and watching and listening to my story. I really appreciate. If I get to remember the things that I did not say in this vlog, I will say them, and then we'll see how we can continue vlogging. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Click on the notification bell so that you don't miss on any episode that Alan Omosh uploads. Sawa. So until next time, it's goodbye and God bless you. Kwaherini.